Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. This lesson is going to be entitled Yahweh Shai is coming soon, because all the things that the Lord spoke about, all right, in prophecy, all right, by way of the Holy Bible, King James Version specifically, it's coming to pass. This here is possibly, fake. You never know with the internet, with AI, and with so much, guile and deceit that goes on the internet. Yet it's also believable. All right. Neuralink ultimately is the implementation of the mark of the beast. All right, which is the brain chip, the RFID chip. All right, and it's being broadcasted. I want to
chip installed in his brain, and it has people in the comments wondering why. Let's look at this video, and y'all pay attention to this guy, how he reacts, how he responds, his body language, and his facial expressions. Just pay attention.
Do you have any side effects?
No, I don't have any side effects.
Do you have any?
I don't have any.
Can you feel it?
I can't feel it. Is it? I was able to do it, and then I did it.
And how long did that take you?
That took me about a week.
And then you went home and...
I practiced at home.
And so what do you think the biggest benefit of this is?
The biggest benefit is that it's going to help people with spinal cord injuries and people with Parkinson's disease and people with epilepsy and people with depression, anxiety, and all these different things. Okay. I could still move the mouse with my mind.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I had. It's actually pretty cool.
Is it like a chip?
It's a small chip, yeah.
So, as I was saying, okay. Hey, the Lord. Okay, Salakia. All right, the Lord is causing this to take place. These prophecies, and it's very much real. Okay, because the scriptures speak about the lying wonders. Revelation, scriptures speak about. All right, one of the main things that we're going to look up and see is, all right, this coming to pass in the last days. All right, where, the moment of technology, all right, they're showing you right before your face, that they have this technology, but it's going to ultimately be implemented. This is why the scriptures say, what shall cause them, all right, to take the chip, all right, because you're not going to be able to do, regular activities. Example, you're not going to be able to go to stores. You're not going to be able to go to concerts. You're not going to be able to, go to basketball games. You're not going to be able to work, get medical procedures, and what have you, because the scriptures, all right, point out how this devil is going to try to put, all right, what the scriptures specifically speak about as a graph, all right, engravement, and then a stamp of this devil, all right, his system, all right, and throughout prophecy, all right, the Lord has prepared us with the scriptures, all right, to inform us what's going to take place. So we have the play, we have the cheat code for the play that this devil is going to, bring down. He's going to come down having great wrath, trying to take as many souls as he may possibly take. All right. And And our job and our duty as men of the Lord is to give a warning and sound the alarm. And this is one of the most important prophecies coming to pass, aside of the ultimate prophecy, which, all right, it's going to be a missile, many missiles really, that are going to touch down on the mainland of Babylon the Great, causing flesh to deteriorate and melt away, causing the foundations, all right, to melt away. Concrete, all right, hills, people, and many of the elements are going to melt. Now, many prophets spoke about this particular prophecy, but right at the tip of that prophecy, all right, they're going to bring this in. Okay. And that's really the devil's last, grab, so to speak. All right. And the Lord is going to come in the midst of that. All right. And I was just meditating upon how close we are. Hey, we almost out of here, brothers. I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom.